What's up, guys? Just woke up about 2 hours ago. Been kind of lazy ever since then. Just been a little rainy outside and groggy. Hadn't really felt like doing much, but I don't want to let that keep me down all day. So I'm gonna go hit some orange juice, get some protein in for breakfast, just kind of get my day started. I am wanting to go hit the gym later. I'm gonna do shoulders today. Might do a little buzzword breakdown, like, you know, gym related buzzwords that you might have heard before from people but don't really understand. Might try to break those down a little bit in the truck beforehand, but yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. So here we go. There she is. All right, so we're about to head to the gym. Like I said, might stop for a minute in the parking lot, just go over a few buzzwords, a few things you might need to know for the videos coming. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and hop in here, head that way. Okay guys, so I just pulled up at the gym. I'm gonna run inside, grab a little pre-workout so I can be sipping on that while I'm talking to y'all, and then we can head in and get that workout started. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm telling you guys one thing for sure: this weather is seriously trying to get me to just not want to do anything. It's so cold and just nasty out here, but this should get me going a little bit. Definitely not what I would say is like my favorite pre-workout or anything like that. I have another video for that if anybody's interested. I can do a full breakdown of that, but this is the Purest Noxygen like pre-mixed pre-workout. It's basically like just a already, you know, liquefied form. And they sell them in the singles at the vending machine in my gym. So it's just really convenient for me right now because I don't have the pre-workout that I like, but definitely holds its own pretty well. This does have 200 milligrams of caffeine in it, so it'll give you a little boost. Not too bad, but give you a little bit of that. It's got 6 grams of L-citrulline in it, so it's a decent dose actually. Not quite as much as you'd like to see, but for what it is, it's pretty nice. 6 grams is gonna get you a good, you know, nasty pump, a lot of vascularity. Let's see here. 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, so it's not too much. I would like to see a little more of that, just to get a little bit better of the pump and the focus. Yeah, it's gonna give you a little itch though from that for sure. It's usually how I can tell that it's kicking in. Got some glycerine for the pump as well. So it's a decent formula on this one. It's not too bad, and I love the flavor. Well, I've only tried the blue one. It was Galaxy Blue Slushy, something like that. It was really good. But this one is cherry limeade, or cherry lime. So I'll be giving you guys a little review. Ooh, wow. Very, very flavorful. And I noticed that about the blue one as well. It was just very, very sweet the whole time. Which, I mean, that's not your thing. If you don't like a whole lot of flavor in it, I don't know if you should go for these, because that's like a cherry limeade from from Sonic. And they put like a bunch of the flavor in them. Whew. It's strong, but it's good. It works. All right. Just to start things out, I'd like to talk about something that you may have heard thrown around a lot, which is hypertrophy. So hypertrophy, it looks like hypertrophy, okay? But it's pronounced hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is simply the growth of an organ, aka muscles in this case, due to cell expansion. And the way muscles grow, if you didn't know this, when you work out, you stress your muscle out, you work it out, you literally rip it into shreds. Micro tears is what they call them. Your arm, when you do arm workouts, tiny tears are covering your bicep. So whenever your bicep recovers in the recovery process, they grow back together larger with more cells. And so during the healing, that's why, you know, the recovery is a big part of your muscle gain. So hypertrophy is, you know, you'll hear it a lot when people are talking about workouts, wanting to maximize your hypertrophy. This is good if you do want gains. You know, you want best bang for your buck, you want muscle growth. Hitting hypertrophy workouts is going to be good for you. You're going to get some muscle built for sure. That's, you know, that's what it is. A phrase you might hear in correlation to hypertrophy a few times would be time under tension. So time under tension is essentially the idea that the more time, you know, that a muscle is under strain on its way back down, the better muscle growth you're going to get. So, for example, you want to do, usually a good baseline would be 2 times the amount of time it took you to go up on your workout. You want to do that 2 times as slow going down. So if you did a bicep curl and it took you 1 second to get your arm all the way up, then it should take you 2 seconds to go all the way back down. In the long and short of it, it's just a simple way for you to maximize your gains and increase muscle hypertrophy. Now, in reference to today's video in specific, we are going to be hitting shoulders. So I do want to mention that something you might not know, your muscle contains 3 heads. So you have 3 heads, 3 parts to your to the shoulder muscle. And you may have heard the names for these, but never really understood what they are, the importance, or how to work them for that matter. So your shoulder is comprised of the front delt, the lateral or side delt, and then the rear delt. All right. The front delt is usually overdeveloped on a lot of people. It's very easy. It gets used in a lot of compound movements, so it just gets built up over time. Plus the lateral is what gives you the sort of width look on your shoulders. And then the rear delt, they all help give you a 3D look, but the rear delt really helps tie everything in, and it's usually underdeveloped on a lot of people because they simply forget about doing them or just don't work them right. So that's something you might not have known, and it can definitely increase your once you increase your knowledge of what muscle you're working, how the muscle works, and what parts of the muscle there are, you can really narrow down exactly what workouts work for you the best and how to do them. All right, getting about halfway through with this. I do want to go ahead and mention something. So if anybody's watching this and they just they're a little scared or unsure, uncomfortable going up to people or doing their own research, just they don't think really anything's going to come of that, I promise you that's the best way for you to learn this kind of stuff. That's the main reason I'm making these videos now. I just want to spread awareness and my knowledge that I've learned through asking other people and doing my own research and all of that kind of stuff. It's really what has tied myself back in with the gym and helped me understand everything a lot better, was putting myself out there more to more people and just simply trying to learn. So that's my advice to everybody for now. If you're scared to put yourself out there more and try harder and ask questions, don't be, because you are your biggest enemy then. You're the only one holding you back. So there's that. All right, well, that was a quick little breakdown. Like I said, I wasn't really planning on sticking on any of that too long. If anybody would like me to make a fuller breakdown, like a much longer list of words and phrases, lingo that you might not understand, I can definitely do that. But I was really mostly just trying to hit some stuff that pertained to today's session. And speaking of today's session, we're nearly wrapping up this bottle, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off. I'll see you guys in there. All right, guys, so the gym's pretty busy right now. A lot of people in here. I don't want to make anybody feel weird, so I'm gonna stick to some of the machines over here while everybody's over by the dumbbells and the cables. So I'm just gonna record some of that real quick, let you guys know what I'm up to. Alright, so like I said in that last clip, there was a lot of people in the gym, so I was trying to just mind my own business and not make anybody feel uncomfortable or weird because I was recording. So I just kind of stuck to myself, and right here just started out doing some warm-ups, 60 pounds on the shoulder press, did about 15 reps, just trying to get warmed up, making sure that I've got my time under tension right. If you'll just watch my form, I mean, that's really the main thing I was focusing on here, and I recommend that you also focus on, especially when you're doing your warm-ups. You want to get that great mind-to-muscle connection, because that really just shows how well your workout's going to go from then on. The warm-up sets are always the most important, in my opinion, to your session. They prevent injury, and they just get you ready for the rest of your workout, so why not? Like I said, a lot of people in the gym today. It is like lunchtime, so probably mostly my fault for coming now, but basically just making sure to hit all 3 heads. But pump cover's about to come off. I'm burning up, getting real hot, feeling good. Let's do Yeah, the shoulder pump's coming in great. What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good, how about you? You sticking it?
Not really.
All right, you guys, so that was the first video on this channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave some suggestions down in the comments. I will definitely be reading them and try to cater my future videos to whatever you guys are looking for. But yeah, just wanted to give out a little bit of education on what my shoulder routine is for the day. And that's gonna be it, guys. Peace.